Hello again. Not a terrible day today at all. Slightly cooler than yesterday, but that's alright. And we're off to the Polly Steps direction. We're quite a bit earlier than normal, nearly an hour earlier. Want to try and catch a train coming through. So what's the news? Well, a little bit of bad news this morning, to be honest, but I'll share it with you anyway. Regular viewers will remember that about 8 months ago, I retired my Mac computer and passed it on to my granddaughter to use. And she's used it very carefully ever since. And today, it's done this. Which, as you can imagine, is not exactly ideal. And she's somewhat disappointed. But I don't think I'll be buying another Mac for a 9-year-old. So I'm going to look into getting it fixed later on when I get back from my walk. Now, you know, Andy in Dawlish, who sent the pics of the big wheel being built and that. We were chatting to him on Messenger last night about some bits and pieces, other things, trains coming through, etc. And he showed me a picture he'd taken. I'm not going to try and tell you what it is now, but I'll do it as a voiceover. Quite interesting, what a lovely picture. Here you go. This photo was taken on the 27th of October, 1985, as a tour marking the 150th anniversary of GWR. It's Hagley Hall and Clun Castle, passing through Dawlish Warren. And the photo hangs on Andy's wall in his spare bedroom. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? Thanks, Andy, for that. I said I'd put it up for all the steam enthusiasts who watch this channel. 90 degrees vertical. And here we go. We've got the traffic building up again. Tell summer's on the way. We're carrying on up this side today. Past the library, there he is. And all the book titles and authors painted on the wall. Some of them real, some of them not. I think I should make it to Polly Steps. I just thought I'd do this train from there, just to make a change really, rather than it being the station every time or the seawall. There's those boats. Big fuss about getting them put there and donated. Still no earth in them or flowers. Other regular viewers will remember that at the docks, just past the weighbridge, one of those scoops like there is over there, just a singular one, is turned up on its side, and they fill it up with earth and plant flowers in it. And they've redone it for this year. It's turned up anyway. Don't know about the earth or the flowers, but of course we know that if I dare to film it, I'll get mobbed by people. Terrible. Oh, look at that. It's Saturday. Not a special day. It's closed up. Nobody here at the docks, so we can film what we want. That's in there. And normally they fill that with some earth. Got sand in it at the moment. Maybe they're not going to do it, but they normally fill that with earth and put some flowers in it. Let's hope they do that again this year, and then they don't get too cross with me for daring to point a camera at it. The forbidden shot. Yeah, I think I made pretty good time for Polly Steps. Shouldn't have too long to wait when I get up to the end either. So yeah, it's quite good timing. Pleased with myself with that. Whee! Busy Polly Steps, look at it. Very busy. And we've certainly got a, well, what do we call it? A high tide? No salty available today, is there? And we got a thing as well, docked in the bottom. And of course nobody in the docks themselves, because they're all closed up. Right, let's crack on up to the end, smash it. Hopefully we'll bump into Swan Solo up the end here. Never know. Stranger things have indeed happened. Now, this is more like it, a bit busier up here, isn't it? Used to like this all the time. And of course when you used to have the dry dock with the boats moored up on this side on the dry dock, it used to be packed all the time. Here comes a train. Whee! Even busy up this end. Wonder if I'll see Jeremy again this year. That's the chap and his wife that come down and stay in their van over there for a period of time. I know they were looking for some land to buy at one point, but I don't know whether or not they're still coming down. Maybe you're watching this. If you are, give us a comment, say hello. Hey, you know you are. Well, this is all sprung up again around here. It's just the other day they trimmed it all back to nothing. Very nice. Well, I just checked real-time trains. Instead of it being due in about 10 minutes, it's not due for like another 40 minutes, which is not ideal. But I have to go somewhere else, I think. I can't stand here for 40 minutes. What a shame. Not great, and I can't sneak along, get the signal tunnel up to the other side of the football club. So I'll carry on with my walk, get some steps in at least for at least 40 minutes. What a shame. I've done a bit of walking up and down off camera on this bit 5 or 6 times, killed a bit of time, so I'm going to head back up now, see if I can get one of the trains. I don't know if it's a support train or if it's the train, but we'll have to see. Well, unfortunately, if I've got the screen grab to come up now, one of the trains has been cancelled due to problems, which is a shame, and the other one, whichever one it is due to come through in about 20 minutes. So although it's terribly boring, I suppose, but it won't appear very long on the video, I'm going to go and walk up and down again on my little bit of road here, back of the docks, where I used to walk up and down for exercise all the time during lockdown. Whee! And turn around. Right, it's gone and moved up on the timetable now. God, it keeps changing from second to second. Right, so hopefully I can get at the end here and catch it coming through. Plenty of people on the bridge there, waiting to film it coming through. So here we are at Polly Steps. Lovely. Just found Swan Solo. There he is, bless him. Heard my voice. Right, better go and see what my little Swan Solo's got to say for himself. So quite a possibility he's a little bit on the sad and sorry side, but the fact he's sat down here. If he runs away from me. Hello, Swan Solo. I'm just going to dump it all out right in front of him. There we go. Can't see how I filmed that even. Can make it out. Bit bright. As I said before, I will continue to come down, monitor and feed. Right, anyway, you've had a bit of breakfast. I've seen my train. All's well with the world, really, isn't it? Sure you'll be alright, mate. I'll see you next time. Take care. So we'll leave Swan Solo to his own devices, pop our head round the fish quay, and then head up home, because I've been out for ages, and Mum wasn't even properly awake when I let out, so I need to get back for her. Quite a cool little boat, looks quite fast, and this time I'm not turning around. Haha. There's the rowers. Lovely. Of course, this is what it looks like when you haven't got the rowing boat here, because that's the one we just seen on the beach. And there goes the Devon Sea Safari, where they take you out and you see all sorts of sea life. Here we go, the stage is gone now. It was erected just about there for the bank holiday. There's a seagull up there, on top of the Dawn Hunter 11. Yes, the tide is quite high up here, but I can still get along. If it's like this tomorrow, I think I will be finding my way over to Shoulden on the ferry. I can't do it today because of time constraints. Spent a long time waiting for that train off camera. But yes, tomorrow, if it's like this, we shall go to Shoulden. So although it's Sunday, I can quite easily get over to Shoulden tomorrow because my son won't be around. Not survived an argument. He's got up a mountain in Wales yet again, doing another camping trip with his mate. So why not? So we shall go to Shoulden, provided it's not a horrible day, which I don't think it will be. About a week ago, walked past the lighthouse there, and the door was open. And I sort of glimpsed in, saw a little bit of a staircase, and said it's the first time I'd ever seen it open. There we go, that door there it was. And a few of you said in the comments, oh, you should have asked to go in. I said, yeah, I did think of it at the time, you know, didn't see much point, blah, blah, blah. Shame was that a couple of days later, I learned that up around the spiral staircase, there's all sorts of plaques and pictures apparently, which are only accessible to see when the door is open. So had I known that, I would have jumped in there and got a shot, but I missed out on that, which is a shame. Quite a high tide today on these steps that are not supposed to use with the barriers across. So once we do get a bit of sand back, those barriers will be underneath the sand and it won't make a lot of difference. A little bit splashy up near the pier, but not too bad. There's the tables, formerly known as the Captain's tables, in full use. Lovely. I don't think that's a one-legged one, I think he's just standing like that. And we got the beach toy library returned. Lovely. Great idea. Bring your kiddies down to the beach. Don't have any toys with you, that's all right. Grab one from the bucket, play with them on the beach and pop them back later. What a good idea. That's the view. Debs will be in there. Here we are, another sign of summer. There's the New York City area school bus, which is made out into a camper van where people live. Often park up on the seafront. lucy.usa.2.uk apparently, follow us on Instagram. And here we go, we'll end up with a shot of the triangle. Scaffolding still up at Smith's. As we head back up towards the station, we see the traffic building up for Bitton Park Road already. Well, there we go, we'll leave it there today, I think, as the traffic builds up, headed towards Bitton Park Road. And yeah, you'll have already seen that train clip earlier on in a prior video to this one, but that's the story behind it anyway. What a performance, just to get a train coming past for a few seconds. And hope Swan Solo's okay. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Hopefully, as I said, go to Shoulden. Now, I don't normally make promises of what I'm going to do, but I will tell you, yeah, Shoulden. See you then. Bye.